Welcome to the first episode of the rating climb. We're trying to get up to 2000. Right now we're at 1872 Lichess. Now the Lichess ratings I understand are not as significant as the chess.com, like they're not as prestigious. So I thought we could get 2000 Lichess, hopefully, and then after that we'll go for 2000 on chess.com, and we'll see how much harder chess.com is. And this player is rated 1962, so I'm a little scared. We will see how we go. Now, this is the Stafford Gambit. So Black's idea is they're going to put their bishop on c5. They're going to try to get their knight on g4, and then their queen on h4. And if I can, I'm going to try to castle queenside because otherwise we're going to be in some trouble. So I know d6 is one of the moves, or d3 is one of the moves. Yeah, we just got to be very careful here. But yeah, if we let the knight come here, we're definitely in some trouble. So probably, I think bishop e2 is one of the main moves, just to prevent that. Now there might be some kind of, we might have just walked into knight takes e4 with the idea of sacking, but it doesn't work because our bishop defends our queen, so we're not going to lose our queen. Now h4, this is some Eric Rosen type stuff. So we need to develop our pieces. I just don't know the safe squares to do so. I feel like there's always some sacrifice here. I think with our bishop on e2, we don't have to worry about that sacrifice. We could also probably put our knight on c3. But I think once we get castled, the Stafford is not as deadly. Okay, so if I take here, I guess the bishop's going to take back. And this square is threatened. Now, if I play rook f1, black's going to take on h2. So let's look at this a little more carefully. And then f3. I'm going to do it. And I'm extremely worried. Let me just double check queen h4. I think we're okay. This check we got to worry about. Very sketchy opening play from myself. And I wonder if queen h4, we're actually probably winning a piece. The other consideration with the Stafford Gambit is I just spent 3.5 minutes. I'm at 6 minutes 37, so I'm short on time by 2.5 minutes already. So even if we get a slightly winning position, okay, so black must have calculated. So let's just be careful. So let's see. If I play here, it's checkmate in 1, so that's not a good move. If I play here, there's also this check, so that can't be good. Is that checkmate as well? Yeah, so if I play here, it's checkmate. So king d2 is probably our only decent king move because we can block with the queen or the knight. All right, but g3, what does black play? I don't see it. All right. Okay, so if we accept the bishop, then it's checkmate. So I'm very glad I spotted that. So we could go here, interfere with the queen's site of this square. I wonder about g5. Then we can probably trade. And we'll have time to bring our rook in or something. As it stands, black is threatening to take this pawn. So I think we have to try this. Expecting g5, bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes, rook f1, or maybe even queen e2. Probably queen e2. I don't want the bishop to get here. So pawn takes, pawn takes. And actually, I could play rook f1 then. Bishop here. Okay. But, like, we can't move the bishop because then we have the same issue. So I think we have to take. And now pawn takes, queen e2. Okay, I think we have to take. Do I want to go here instead? Because that still defends the mate. We threaten the queen trade. We'll probably see this move then. So here, bishop e3. And then I think we're out of luck. Now here is not mate, but definitely don't want to do that if I don't have to. So I think rook f1 We lose our pawn. But we're getting some counterplay, I think. I don't know. Queen takes here. I'm happy to trade queens. Get out of danger. And then my opponent's up 6 minutes in an endgame. Holy crap. Actually here. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. If I go here, we lose this pawn. And then check. Here. Check. I think we're winning the rook. Actually, check. No. Check. Yeah, this is forced. So we would go here. Something. No, but okay, so here and then here, and we're not winning the rook. I guess I would play here then. That is looking quite sketchy for black though, so I don't think black's gonna want to do that. So if black doesn't take here, we'll castle. If black does take here, ooh. Okay, this check I did not see. If I go here, then we block with the knight. Okay, there's no check here. So this is 10 plus 5. So we do have a 5-second increment. All right, what happens if we block with the queen? I think black is out of threats now. Okay, passed pawn. That's the threat. Let's stop it. Let's go here. I should have... No, actually, that wouldn't have worked. I was going to say I should have tried to prevent the bishop from protecting it. But I don't think that's possible. So we'll probably need to bring our knight to get it. Okay, that... I feel like now we're winning the pawn back. I don't see the idea. Check, we take it. So take, check, here. And I don't think there's a way to defend the pawn. And we have a passed pawn of our own then. Whoa. Okay, let's take. We're threatening something. Black resigned. Guys, we won. What do you mean? Surely black has a move here. It's not like we're mating. Let's see what the analysis has to say. Okay, so it's actually a few days later, and I've been thinking about this game a lot, and I'll share with you the accuracy score and stuff. This is the Stafford Gambit. So I knew that d3 was theory, and then I was looking at this sacrifice after I played bishop e2. But the sacrifice is if I play c3, there's this idea of taking on e4, and now if I take the knight, black can sack here, and if I take, we lose the queen, and if I don't take, then we lose the queen anyway. So that was sort of the sacrificing idea that I was looking at, and why I was so worried about this bishop takes f2. So the biggest mistake of the game that it says I made was when I took this pawn, but it's actually still okay. It's only minus 0.8, it says, minus 0.7. But yeah, I did miss this check, and it liked rook f1 a little better, putting pressure on this file. And yeah, what I thought was funny is at the end of the game, I was completely winning and I didn't understand my opponent's moves, but my opponent was playing good moves. So I'm attacking the bishop and I didn't see that I was attacking the bishop. I'm like, I'm just going to get my rook here. So I thought that black should have tried to protect this pawn. So I was looking at this analysis, but yeah, we have e5 is the idea here, and we can just block the bishop's communication from this pawn. So yeah, so I played this, he played here. So this was the best move, right? And then I played here, attacking the pawn, and I didn't realize I was attacking the rook because I didn't understand why he castled. I was like, that's a horrible move. Now I just get the pawn. So I guess he maybe would have traded, would have been an option. The recommendation is here to attack this b pawn. So then I guess this would just be a pawn trade. But then that's looking suspicious with the bishop pinned. Anyway, this was a hard position to play for my opponent, so my opponent just resigned. Okay, I just wanted to say thanks for watching the first episode. I will be putting an end card of the next episode here if you're watching this in the future. And let me know if you want to see anything else, if you like the analysis, if you want anything done differently. Definitely listen to feedback in the comments. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next one.